Torah Life Ministries come out of the world. Messiah people seek the truth.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with Torah Life Ministries. We are so excited we're meeting so many people here at this conference. Today we have one of my favorite teachers out there, Mark Blitz, and he's probably one of the only people that speak as quick as I do. So I know you'll enjoy him. It's going to keep you interested, and the topics he talks about are amazing. So we're going to interview Mark right now. All right everybody, here we are with Torah teacher Mark Blitz, and he has a ministry here in Seattle, Washington. Mark, why don't you introduce yourself to Torah Life Ministries?
Hello, Torah Life Ministries. I'm Pastor Mark Biltz, El Shaddai Ministries in the Seattle-Tacoma area, and we are here at the Final Return Conference. And fortunately for me, I have a table right next to Paul Neeson, and we're going to have a lot of fun fellowshipping together. It's great to come together where everyone wants to learn Torah, understand Torah, see how Torah is for today. And so we're looking forward to this conference.
Now, over the last couple of years, Mark, you've become a much more popular speaker because of the subjects you speak about. Now, not many people talk about these subjects, but a lot of people want to know about these subjects.
Sure.
So tell everybody a little about what you speak about often.
Okay, sure. Well, I do talk a lot about the feasts, but also about the signs in the heavens and the solar, lunar eclipses that are coming in 2014, 2015. But I really like to show how Yeshua is our cornerstone from the very beginning, not just 2,000 years ago, but clear back 6,000 years ago when God created the world. I show how Yeshua was slain from the foundation of the world, right in the very first word of the Bible, Breshit. Also here, I'll be talking about the armor of God. Most people think of the armor of God as some Roman soldier's armor, when actually what it is, it's the clothing, the garments of the priesthood. And so it's kind of a mindset. Replacement theology is the other thing I speak on because the Greek mindset has been horrible. People don't know just how far we've gone astray. Even if you're off 1 degree, 2,000 miles or 2,000 years later, we're going to end up being way off. We need to get back to the beginning, to the Breshit of the Torah. And so I'll be speaking on replacement theology and what that means. And then I'll also be just speaking on how Yeshua is our cornerstone and that kind of stuff.
Wonderful. Could you take a minute now and just explain
Sure.
to the audience out there, what is replacement theology?
Basically saying all the promises of God belong to the church, but all the curses belong to Israel, so the church has replaced Israel. And so that is so untrue. The church is joined to Israel.
Wonderful. And now you also mentioned the garments of the priest.
Right.
At Torah Life Ministries, we teach about health and modesty.
Sure.
So on the subject of garments, not only on the priest, but
Sure.
of all people, do you have any information or what's your opinion about the modesty issue and where it is today?
Well, what I think is so interesting, if you remember, as far as modesty goes, I think it's just gotten horrible. We've gone downhill. One of the great examples I give as far, not necessarily clothing modesty, but as far as the priesthood goes, even if their garments were stained, they had to even have a new garment put on. But if you remember when Gone with the Wind came out, it was the first cuss word that was ever used, and it shocked the public world. And yet now, 60 years later, those same words that shock the public doesn't even bother the church at all. So here the church is below the standard of the world of 60 years ago. So when it comes to modesty as well, look what's going on out in the world right now. Will the church be below that standard 60 years from now unless we don't get back to modesty today?
Wonderful, wonderful information. I want everyone to get to your website and learn more about you. Give everybody your website, Mark.
El Shaddai Ministries.us. Simply put, Mark Biltz. And we get 1 million hits a month. Over 40,000 people download the teachings every month. So if you just put in Mark Biltz, it'll go right to our website.
Well, after this video, you might get 1,000,001 hits.
All right.
Yeah, so tell everybody, Mark, also about you have some interesting teachings on the astrology and the stars and how it works with Yahweh's Word. Can you briefly tell us what that's about?
Yes. NASA, of course, I don't determine eclipses. I can't control an eclipse, and I can't control the feast days. But I noticed in 2014, 2015, there are solar and lunar eclipses on basically all the feast days. And so I felt like from Genesis 1:14, where God says he created the sun and the moon and the stars to give signals. That's the first reason, to give signals. And then the next reason, it inaccurately says seasons, but it really is moedim. And so God created the sun and the moon to send signals on his feast days, and we see big signals coming in 2014, 2015 on the feast days. Now, I don't determine what's going to happen. I just say these events are happening, and you can put it in your own theological pipe and smoke it like you want. But get ready. Exciting things are ahead.
Wonderful, Mark, and you have a lot of information on your website, right?
Oh, yes. You could be years on our website.
Oh, wonderful. People could download items on your website and everything else.
All of our teachings are free. The audio is free. The video is free. The notes are free. And so we want to help all the little Hebrew Roots Bible studies going all over the world.
And you reach all groups, churches, believers, non-believers, everyone.
Yes, everybody.
Now, Mark, if somebody doesn't have access to the internet on a regular basis, do you have a phone number they can contact?
Yeah, 253-862-8010. That's our office phone number.
Wonderful. Anything else you'd like to share here on Torah Life Ministries?
Just Paul Nissan is a great guy. Get to know him. Thanks.
All right. Thank you very much.
Right.
All right, everybody, that was Mark. Get to his website, get his information. You won't be sorry. You'll be glad you did. And, just look him up. And he's getting more well-known for a reason, because his information is needed. So check it out. And this is Paul Nissan with Torah Life Ministries saying have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.
Seek the truth, avoid the evil, learn Yahweh's way.